guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Pokemon Duel. Today is the 19th of the 7th, which means that major update notice is due to come. Oh no, wait, it's already here. So, before we go to it, Chateau de Rosa, Atlantis, Olivia Palace, then the volcano. Worth noting, when we look at the new update, so we have information, purely information, no actual update on this. The new horse selection tab where we have information on new quests, a different style to quests. So we're going to be going through all this and speculation about what it is and what it means for the future. So first thing to notice is that on each of these tabs, which are not like the actual hotel but show some resemblance to each hotel that we looked at just then. Chateau de Rosa first, Atlantis, La Galleria Luna, then the volcano. So when I said it before, the order was Chateau de Rosa, Atlantis, then it was Olivia Palace, then the volcano. So the Galleria Luna is a new one that we haven't seen, and the fact that they're out of order could mean that we only have 4 each week, that they're not all the quests, the hotels that are available each week. But La Galleria Luna is a new one. So, next thing worth noting on each of these, they have text going down them. Now the first one looks like it says 1, 2, 3. Note that the final one has a little bit of a poke there. There's a little bit of an edge, which is different from that one, which shows they're 2 different numbers. So 1, 2, 3 could pertain to the game type that you've got to go in there with. So 1, 2, 3, what? 1 MP Pokemon, 2 MP figures, and 3 MP figures. Could be something like that. The next one and the next two are much more obvious. All unique figures. I imagine you can't go in with the same figure twice. So my Latios Latias deck, where I run 3 Latios Latias, I'm not going to be able to use that, and that's what I use to get quick wins in quests when I need to complete my daily mission. Next up, we have uncommon or lower. So obvious. So you have to use uncommon or lower figures going into that tournament or whatever the next match. 2 star is probably the most ambiguous one. That could mean a lot of things. That could mean you only go in with 2 players each, 2 figures each. Then how does they have to change the whole PC system, because as soon as you get knocked out, well, they're going to win the game anyway. It could also mean that you can your first moves have to be with 2 MP figures. So you can't use your Deoxys 4 MP or 3 MPs to get that quick start. Allows the AI to get some of its guys out and a bit more competition. 2 star could also pertain to, you know, my little idea was that potentially you have 2 goes each at the start. Like, so you have 2 goes in a row. Then the next person has 2 go at the start, and then it goes back to the normal format. A lot of potential ideas around that one. But each week, it looks like there will be new competitions around the quests, and it looks like the black text that goes over them will change from week to week, because it says below, welcome to La Galleria Luna. Start the new week, so start this new week with an uncommon or lower Pokemon when battling it. Match at the Silver Moon Hall and win to get booster tickets. So this is going to be another opportunity where we can get booster tickets, adding something to the quests, which I feel is so needed. Some of your ideas were like when we did the whole how ideas for the future of Pokemon Duel, and it looks like the new hotels are finally going to be locked. And I like the fact, you know, one of my worries was that you bring out 3 hotels, and if they're run the same way, everybody has EX figures now, so we can dominate the AI. But actually, by adding these variants where you've got to use your uncommon figures or lower, it gives a little bit more of a challenge, and also gives some use to the uncommon and common figures. You know, I've been saving up my uncommon, and I'm pretty sure I have every uncommon and common figure ready in my deck collection. So, and I never use them other than in the last Chickens tournament, and now I'm going to get to use them potentially. So I'm excited about that. It gives some weight to them. The top left is a rankings logo, so that's an interesting thing to have there, I think, because we're going to have details whatever that means. It could be rewards, but the fact that there's a ranking system suggests that there's something in the way of a competitiveness element to it. The fact that there's a ranking system, that rankings button, that ranking up there, is exactly the same as this rankings button. So are we gonna have within the quest features a ranking part that actually, you know, most wins, quickest wins, who knows, first to complete it, maybe you get so many trophies for completing each one. That's going to be interesting to see how that's one of the more interesting elements, I think, to it, because the fact that you can have PvP and element to it going within what is a very single player activity against AI. Yeah, that's probably the most ambiguous part of it, I think. So let me know what you guys think of this. If you have any insights as to what that 2-2 start might be, whether you think it's a good update or a bad update, and what do you think that ranking system means, okay? Well, that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and are excited as I am for the next major update, which will be in a week's time on the 26th. And note that they said they'd put a note about the next update, so it's not necessarily going to be an actual update on the 26th. It might just be a note for more information around that, or maybe notes pertaining to another section of the update that they're going to be releasing. Okay, well, that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.